Chapter 267. More Lies. And Agler continued, My brother, however, when he fled, had secretly instructed his wives that they should turn the whole temple of beauty goddesses against you, and if possible, even try to kill you and King Gurat, so that Walter, if he would have come back with great power, could get on the royal throne of this city without any resistance. For Walter, this evil path was cut off, as you well know. But what were the women up to when they temptingly, through my intervention, learned about the death of their husband? Listen. They made a hideous oath to destroy without grace or mercy you, Gurat, and myself. But when and how, though? Follow me to the secret room where the 7 main wives dwelled, and convince yourself of everything. Here, Agler led the whole assembly to the secret but quite large room, had a hidden closet opened, and then said, pointing with her hand to a crystal cup, There, you see this terrible goblet. It is full of highly poisoned needles. Bring me an animal. Very carefully take one of the needles, and just scratch the animal's skin a little, and convince yourself how it will perish. Immediately, a large calf was brought in, and scratched just slightly under the belly with one of the needles, and the calf was killed instantly. All were horrified about this amazing effect. And Agler said, Try it on other animals and the effect will be the same. Or if you have a rare criminal who is doomed to certain death, bring him here and do the same to him. Most certainly, no moment is quick enough as to how quickly and completely painlessly such a needle would kill him. But Funga Helen said, Agler, how did you know this, and how did you get behind all this? How did you obtain the exact information about the terrible effect of this completely unknown poison? And Agler said, Look here, our great friend and lifesaver Drohuit told me about all these things, and as an undercover co-conspirator, got everything from the women, what they in particular wanted to undertake against you. But when he revealed this to me, and I soon convinced myself of their great wickedness, my whole soul was overcome by a mighty vengeance. As a friend of all these women, I had brought them here to my room by my dressed-up servants, where they had to undress immediately. And I then had them tied to the columns, and as queen and mistress over life and death of the subjects, I cooled my most ardent vengeance on them. But when were you destined to fall? Your next friendly visit to these snakes would have cost you your life, just as you have seen here on this calf. But just go out to the dwelling of the goddesses, and you will surely find also the little murder weapons, and recognize from this how far this conspiracy has spread already, as well as the reason why I pursued these goddesses. But if you want to know from where these goddesses obtained the poison, just search the garden, and in an arcane corner thereof, in a glass house, you will find a sapling which has pearly drops on its stem. These drops are precisely this terrible poison. I think that will be enough to see why I, as your greatest friend, acted with the mobilization of all cunningness and caution against these women. Funga Helen and the king were quite pale, and no one knew what was really happening to them.